Bring us up to speed on the info regarding the Tim James Corporation, Tim James Inc., and their offer to Shreveport and Bossier parishes to build a bridge. Basically, he'll pick up the tab like 60 or 80 million bucks. Bring us up to speed on that. Review it for us, and then we'll get into the new information.
Yeah, sure. So just to recap everything, Tim James Incorporated is a family-owned business that's located in Alabama. He has connections to the Shreveport-Bossier area, and on a visit decided that it may be a good opportunity to do what he does best, which is build toll bridges. His claim to fame is the Foley Beach Expressway down in Alabama, and so he's got a strong history and track record in this industry, and based on his review of our area, determined that this may be a great opportunity for him and for his company, and has over the past year and a half, 2 years, done a lot of due diligence on determining the best route, negotiating with landowners, and now we're at the phase of as required by state law, seeking approvals from both parishes, because this bridge will span both Caddo and Bossier Parish. Of course, as we discussed before, we don't take any current public roadways and make them private. Instead, we're constructing all new road through a route as determined by Tim James Incorporated in cooperation with the parishes across private land. And the only time a citizen would pay for the use of our tollway is when they cross the toll plaza from either Caddo Parish into Bossier Parish or Bossier Parish into Caddo Parish.
So just to sum up, Mr. James says, I will build the road from Highway 71 in Bossier to the Red River, build the bridge, pick up the road again on the Caddo side, and take it up to about 3132 or Highway 1, and I'll pick up the tab. That's basically what he's telling us. That's
correct, all the way out to 3132, yes, sir.
So what's the latest? What's the deal? What did the Bossier Parish Police Jury decide last week?
As of last week, the Bossier Parish Police Jury approved the required ordinance as set forth under Louisiana law, and it also authorized the execution of a cooperative endeavor agreement that's been negotiated with the police jury as well. We're in the process of doing the same thing in Caddo Parish. There are a few more stakeholders involved on the Caddo side because it impacts, not only the port access, but also NLCOG and their work with 3132 and the I-69 corridor. So we're still having a few conversations with those entities to make sure everyone understands the impact that this will have, but also that we're here as a support for both those projects, both the I-69 corridor as well as all the projects going on, wonderful things happening at the port. So, our goal is to create a better roadway that is an asset to the community.
The original cost estimate was $60 to $80 million. It's got to be way more than that now, doesn't it? With the price of everything going up, with all the boats off the. Go ahead, jump in anywhere.
Our price expectations have not exceeded any budgets that we put together, or I don't say budgets that we put together, but the cost estimates that we have preliminary cost estimates that we have in place now. I mean, we're very comfortable with the price points of this project, and Mr. James has, again, operated in this space on several occasions, and so he's very committed to this community and excited to be here, and so we look forward to his investment in our community, but also the future impact that this will have on our position in the country and in the global market as a destination or distribution hub for the rest of the world. 2026
completion date. That means you want to start in about 2024. Is that timeline still your timeline with everybody to get all the ducks in a row and get started?
When we last talked, I told you I'd like to have all of the ordinances and CEAs at least delivered and approved by the end of the year. I think we're very close to that. Of course, we delivered the Bossier one before the end of the year. I think Caddo, if not at the end of the year, will be very early on in the year. We're tracking very close to the expected timeline that we have. Again, everybody's been very involved and very collaborative, and so I think this is how it's supposed to work, and I'm excited to see it.